Fan 007. What up? You good? I'm alive, I'm breathing. Drop this shit. What up, nigga? Drop this shit. What up, nigga? Fucking head, man.
Yo, Matt, what's good, homie?
What's going on?
Nah, shit, chillin', dog. We on Angry Fans Radio, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to you for calling up and shit. You already know what it is. We got Henny getting ready to come back on the line and shit. What's good with you?
I got him on now. He's on now.
All right, y'all can hear me now?
Yeah.
All right. We apologize for the wait, OG. You know what I mean? It's an honor to have you on.
It's good.
Angry
Fan Radio out this motherfucker. That's what's up.
Yes, sir, my nigga. You know, we speaking back, my nigga.
Yeah, I know. I see. So how you feel the state of battle rap is going nowadays with everybody throwing their hands up in the air and breaking down syllables and shit like that?
Shit. Talk about it. How you, my nigga? I hate that shit. I'm starting to hate that shit. Me personally. I mean, my nigga, you follow battle rap. I know you follow it.
Yeah,
talk to me. What's up?
I think it's cool when one or two niggas do it.
Okay.
But when everybody doing it, even the girls is doing it now, so it's like, I don't like thinking that hard. I ain't gonna lie. I don't like thinking that hard. I like them slick little lines and shit that you can catch every now and then. You know them joints. You know what I'm talking about? And shit. That shit that make you look ugly when you're here because it's so beautiful.
Man. I mean, Matt. I mean, is it too late? I mean, what? Is there a message to say to these guys or what?
What do you mean?
I mean, it's a whole wave going on. Like you said, the females doing it, the males doing it, the whole shit.
Once it's brought to the light, you know what happens and shit. People switch up.
Okay.
And they're going to switch up. It's the same way, like, if you look at a lot of the early 90s videos before Wu-Tang came out and all that shit, a lot of niggas was doing that shit with their hands, you know what I'm talking about, and with their backs and shit. You know, that funny-looking shit. Where they was bouncing their head with their hands. You know what I'm talking about if you watch those videos and shit. It was that shit that used to irritate the shit out of me. Why are they doing that? And then I seen where it started at, right? I think it started with DOC, but DOC was more subtle with it. Then the shit moved on to Snoop. When Snoop was doing Deep Cover, he kept doing that shit with his hands, and everybody picked up on it and put their own little spin on it. That's what these niggas is doing. It's like they love the culture. So, I mean, imitation is the best form of flattery, and I think they love it so much, they love that style so much that they imitate it to, like, if you're going to do it, you got to do it right, and this is how you do it.
Okay.
As an MC,
you gotta keep it diverse. I mean, all that crazy shit that Daylyt be doing and all that shit with the boy.
Yeah. Talk about
got
it.
some style to him, right?
Okay.
The boy got some style to him and shit, and he'll hit you with a boom bap, but he do that, you know, that I don't know what it is and shit, but them niggas come off when you get it, when you go back and watch it again, you get it and shit. Just everybody can't do that shit. I don't like thinking that fucking hard.
But Matt, what about the extra shit he do though? Is what I'm trying to figure out. Like the gay shit and fucking T.I., what about all that shit though?
What you mean, A shit and T.I.?
He said that he wanted to fuck T.I. or some shit like that. He's trolling the internet.
He said fuck T.I.?
He wants to fuck T.I., some shit like that.
No, he's talking about Daylyt. He's talking about how Daylyt will go online and say, Diddy's my boyfriend, I want to bone T.I., all that weird homo shit, you know what I'm saying, that comes with a Daylyt performance and all that.
Nah, I ain't know about that. Retract my last statement then.
Oh, okay, my bad, myself.
I ain't know nothing about that. That shit weird right there, man.
It's beyond.
I don't know.
It's beyond.
Yeah. Plus,
I want to ask you, as an MC that brings, lyricism and is known as one of the greatest performers, how do you feel like how important is one over the other in battle rap?
I think both is equally important, but you got some dudes come there and they want the whole package, but those purists, they got to hear them words. They can give a fuck about what a nigga doing with his hands and how well he hold his gun shit up or, flick his nose when he say certain shit. They care less about that shit. They just want to hear what this nigga, the content coming out this nigga mouth. And you know, some dudes just wait to hear rebuttals. Like, let's see if this nigga dope off the top of the dome and shit like that. Let's see if you can, you know? And if you could do all that shit, nigga, you gravy. You gravy. But I still appreciate the niggas that can't do the rebuttals, but, you know, wrote some shit that just obliterate their competition.
Okay.
There's so many different fucking facets to it. The thing that I love about it is that it's breathing new life into lyricists as far as the mainstream go. And it's like, regardless of how they feel about the mainstream, because I hear some of the sideways shit niggas be saying and shit about niggas in the game and shit like that, and some of that shit is well deserved. Some of them niggas deserve to be called phony and faked, right? Mm-hmm. But in the same motherfucking breath, you got niggas in their genre trying to do the same fucking shit, but it's on a different platform and shit, you know? So one can't knock the other and shit. Big up to everything them niggas do. I love the fact that niggas take time out and was doing it for the love off top, and it turned into what it is. That shows the strength of what this movement is. And it's making niggas see in the mainstream that, yes, it does matter what come out your motherfucking mouth on the record.
Yeah. Okay. Hey, Neff,
Yes, huh?
Would you have a battle rap? I gotta hear this.
What?
Would you have a battle rap? Because, I always heard about
Nah, I respect the forum too much to even throw myself in the arena like that, you know? I wouldn't even, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I wouldn't even do that shit for the simple fact that these niggas built that shit on their own backs. Why would I want to come in now when it's flourishing? And even if that wasn't my motive and shit, why would I even come in? It's like wrestlers and shit that hate motherfuckers that come from reality shows and try and be wrestlers. When they get in that ring for practice, they be in there fucking them niggas up. You gotta go through the grind first, man. You gotta sleep on floors and shit like that, man.
Okay. That's also wrestling. Go ahead, Handy, my bad.
Nah, I was gonna ask. I don't think people know how deep in the battle rap mess is. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to say the song's Mistaken Identity. You even got battle rap bars in there. You shout out, smack, good, like, let people know how you even got so deep into it, you know what I mean, just from being a mainstream artist and paying homage to the dudes, in the rarest form.
Well, like I said, the way you guys put it out there, the DVDs and all that shit played a major part, but it was more the kids around my way, my nephews and them, emulating these niggas on these smack DVDs, battling each other and shit like that. So I go online, I start checking it out, and I'm seeing dudes going in, and I'm amazed at how they getting it in. And then I go over to the West Coast and shit, and these dudes is doing it in a whole different fashion, but they murdering it. And I'm like, well, damn. And then I'm going up in Canada, and these niggas up here is murdering it. And I'm like, well, damn. That's motivation like a motherfucker. So by seeing all that shit, I became a fan off top, right? Off top. Certain names stuck out more than others and shit. Math Hoffa, I love that nigga. You know what I'm saying? I think there's still a place for Math Hoffa to battle. Niggas need to stop, pushing my niggas out. Everybody got anger issues, man. You know what I'm saying? Just get my niggas anger management classes and shit, keep D Chambers with them. You know what I'm saying? And it'll be all gravy and shit. I love Math and shit. I think he still got some shit up in him, and he got something still to contribute to the game, man.
Okay. Beth, let me ask you this, because you did make the differentiation between the West, Canada, and then the East. Who are some of the people that you like on the West and in Canada? And what do you see are the differences between the Fresh Coast and the East Coast in Canada? A lot of our following, a lot of them can't get with the Canadian and international battlers, or what they consider the white boys that are more on a nerdy rap.
And I get that, and that's exactly the point I was gonna make. They can call it nerd or whatever they want to call it and shit, but if anything, they did that. They should take credit for that and love the fact that these dudes are even attempting to do it and not emulate them. They're not doing gun bars. If anything, they doing shit that they understand from their perspective, representing where they come from. If that ain't hip-hop, I don't know what is, man.
All
That's
right.
where that shit started at, my nigga. Come on, man. That's hip-hop right there. And then you go to Canada, and all they talk about is repping where they from. They want people to know exactly where Canada is and where they stand at. And you got dudes like that dude, Sharon. Jesus Christ. This motherfucker's like a fucking... He's like a cricket on crack or some shit, man. This motherfucker, like... Yo, I gotta be cursing too much in front of my mother-in-law. But yo, man, it's crazy. Like, I love that shit. Like, I wish I could think that fucking fast. You know what I'm saying? I love them niggas that could do that freestyle shit and shit, man. I love niggas that can come off the top of the dome and shit like that, man. There's a lot of niggas that I can mention right now, but I don't want to offend the niggas I actually know and forget to mention their motherfucking names, and then I get text messages like, why you ain't mention me, nigga?
It's
a lot of dudes. Yo, anytime I run into the dudes and I recognize them and shit, I salute. I show them theirs and shit. Because I know what it is. I know what it truly is. But the monsters, I wish I could just say it, but I ain't going to say this shit because I want to watch from the sidelines and not let them know. But I'm watching Big K. Watching Big K, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm watching Big K. Right, and you know L. that nigga, Team Homie as a whole and shit. I love those dudes. It's a lot of cats, man. A lot of cats. Math Hoffa, Cortez done stepped up. Oh my God, Core. Yeah, Core been wilding on niggas lately, man. Core been, yeah. I've been watching though. I've seen a lot of dudes improving and shit like that. Even Tay Rock, who I didn't like at first, I like Tay now. Tay don't back down and shit. I like that nigga and shit. He just need to stop saying light. That was light.
Oh my God, yes.
Don't take away from your own shit. I mean, because I'm a performer, right? I'm a consummate performer and shit. And my motto is always, things you don't do is take away from your performances. You never turn your back on your crowd. Right? Okay. You never let them see you tired. You don't sit down. And third, always in that bitch with a bang. Mm-hmm. Got to do that. Now, if they apply that to the battle rap system, and dudes do that, man. They smart like that, man. I just love the shit. I can sit there and talk about it all day, all night. I just love the shit. If I could make a battle, I've been to one battle officially, and that was the KOTD joint. Smack's invited me to a few, but I'm never in town to go to any and shit.
Okay. Hey, man, what's your favorite battle of all time?
There's a lot of them. And I'm always seeing new ones that just blow me the fuck away. But my favorite battle of all time, let's just say Arsenal versus. Period.
Are you an Arsenal fan for real?
He get it in, man. That nigga, I think he the most consistent out of his crew and shit. Real shit. But he take it serious. I think he take it real serious, and he's one of those guys that I was talking about, like in the wrestlers, those wrestlers that sit there and wait for this reality show dude to try and come up in here and do what they do and shit, but try and cut the line to do it, and he's in there punishing them. Saying, do you really want to do this, nigga? Are you sure? Figure 4 leg lock. Are you sure you want to do this? Head into the turnbuckle. Power slam. Motherfucker, are you sure? And once that pain kick in, a lot of niggas is going to question their heart and be like, I ain't sure I want to do this.
So you think
chicks crying battles, man? Come on, man. Niggas done got punched in the face. This shit is some emotional shit, man.
Yeah.
So how do you feel about mainstream artists stepping into the ring?
Stay home. Don't do that. Just stay in the sidelines and watch.
Just mind yours, right?
Yeah, I mean, we entertain them, let them entertain us too and shit. Man, that ain't our arena to jump in. Especially if, you know, you somebody that ain't been popping in the game for a minute and shit. It's going to look like one of those moves and shit. One of those I'm trying to be relevant moves, so I'm going to jump in this arena and try and do it. And that's how a lot of dudes take it, even though that may not be the dude's alternative motive and shit. Maybe he just loved the battle.
Okay.
But I wouldn't do it. I think dudes should just stay away from that. But if they want to do some pay-per-view shit, give the money to charity of our choice, of course. Maybe send some black kids to college for real. And put mainstream artists in the arena against each other. Maybe people they've always wanted to see battle right. Kane and Rakim.
Definitely.
You know what I mean?
You know,
Maybe KRS and LL. Who knows? I mean, but LL is that nigga. He's the most competitive motherfucker in the game, period, no matter what he do. It's like if y'all eating a bowl of cereal, he got to finish his first. It's like, I'm on my milk already, nigga. I'm drinking my milk, nigga. I'm done. That's the most competitive motherfucker in the game. Love talk. But yeah, salute to everybody doing this shit. I get some shout-outs every now and then on Twitter and shit from certain niggas and shit, you know. But yeah. I spread the love. I try to spread the love either way and shit.
You know, everybody's gonna kill us. We don't ask about the Clan. You know what I'm saying? Y'all dudes are the hip hop. You know what I'm saying? Rolling Stones, man. Like you know, so you know a Better Tomorrow. You know, we seen all the blogs on Vlad TV. You know, some members were displeased with the way it was going and everything. Did it finally come together? Was it easy to put together? Was the vibe still there? Like once upon a time? How was everything and where's it at now?
Nothing's ever easy, but that Once Upon a Time in Shaolin, man, I know as much about that as y'all do. You know, these are songs that, because I've done so many songs and shit where I've just been in the studio and did shit that I've never even heard after that, you know, that'll pop up years later. But as far as Wu-Tang go, you know, family business is family business. And whatever y'all read, you can only believe half of what you see, none of what you hear, and everything I say.
Yeah, I can dig that.
Yo, God, Pete. I got one question. I got to ask him this. How important does the 5% play in battle rap in your perspective?
In battle rap?
Well, in rap and hip hop period, not battle rap. Hip hop period.
I wish it was more prevalent in hip hop. You know, I wish more people embrace the culture, like certain artists doing shit. You know, but it doesn't necessarily have to be 5% Nation of Islam. It could be Muslims. It could be, you know, somebody that's a devout Christian, whatever. It's like, but if you want to stand behind something, as long as you stand behind that 110% and don't be iffy and half with it. That's all. It's the same scenario like a lot of people claim places they ain't from or nobody knew them on the block because they was probably in the house too much but got big.
Yeah, but man, you gotta understand, when y'all came out, y'all killed shit. Y'all blew it up to a whole nother level, my nigga.
But we was niggas that was already celebs around our way in a certain aspect, you know? He's in the street. My first interview I did with the motherfucking Source, them first pictures we took, nigga, I was still selling crack, nigga. I was making sales while these niggas were sitting here doing the interview. That's how real the Source was back in the day. They was up in the area. They didn't do it over the phone and, you know, they came to your area. Like, boom, this is what it interviews you and took pictures and shit. I don't know how these magazines do it now. I guess some of them get that option. I don't know. We ain't even talking about that shit right now.
Nah, I ain't even mad at you, bro. Hey, yo, did you ever think you would blow up like this? Keep it real.
Absolutely.
Word life, like word life. When you just snotty nose nigga battling with, like you thought that was gonna go down when you was rapping with niggas and shit. My nigga, you a fucking legend, my nigga. You like a hip hop idol.
Yeah, man, but that legend shit, I don't know. That's where the leg end at, man.
How?
You know, they get. You know, it's a label. Honestly, and for me, like I said, that's where the leg ends, because if, you know how niggas like to break down these syllables and shit, well, that's where the leg ends. Where you running on that leg, well, that's where it ends at. Legend status and shit, you ain't got to do no more. Me, I want to do more. When I'm idle,
fine.
But bro, my nigga, you doing movies, my nigga. Like, you doing movies, man.
I still got things I want to do.
Movies, my nigga.
I still got things I want to do. I'm opening up doors for the rest of my niggas to get through. You know what I'm saying? I did this without a high school diploma, nigga. Damn. Literally from staircase to stage. But I got my diploma now. I went back and got my shit when I turned 40, nigga. I made sure I got my diploma before my kids did.
Salute, nigga.
My GED, son, I'm telling you, I'm a Cobb High School graduate, nigga.
That's the real shit right there, bro. Real rap.
I saw you tweet the other day. You were like, yo, my go hard this year is to be the most underrated nigga ever. Explain that.
Yes, sir. I meant to put something else behind that. So far, so good. Because in my eyes, people have every right to their opinion, and I have no problem with that and shit. And I know for a long time, when I was underneath the umbrella of Def Jam and shit, I had time schedules that I had to deal with. And I'm doing Wu-Tang albums, Red and Meth albums, as well as my album. So a lot of times, I can give you the best analogy. Slick Rick, when he was about to get locked up and he had to do that album behind bars for who? Def Jam. And how did it sound? Rushed. It sounded like he was jotting, shit like that. So a lot of my shit was rushed. I was jotting, trying to get those records out so I can keep the grind going and shit. But when I did have time to write, which was usually on other people's projects and things like that, nobody can dispute that I didn't air out other people's shit. Every time. From Biggie to Pop to Spice One, anybody.
Do you feel that's a lost skill set nowadays? Like, dudes don't try to outshine niggas on other niggas' records?
No, I think dudes still try to do that shit, man. Fuck that. Yes, they do. Everybody be trying to do that shit because they like, wait till niggas hear me. They like that shit, wait till they hear this shit. But niggas don't go at each other on the same record. Cannabis made that mistake, and where he at now and shit, you know, nothing against cannabis, but shit is real.
Yo, cannabis buzz is so retarded, it makes no sense, B.
Word.
This to us is a super big deal because of who you are. What was the first, like, big celebrity that might have quoted some of your shit that you was like, oh, shit, I'm fucking pretty popular?
Trench from Naughty by Nature, they had a song called I Got Connections on the New Jersey Drive soundtrack. And it had that. It had my shit in the hook. I got connections. No question. I got connections. I get that head stuck like glue. That shit.
You played that song 4,000 fucking times that day, didn't you?
Yeah, I was running it. I ran it into the deck. Yes, I did. But I always liked Naughty, still doing shit. Trench did a lot for the game too because, you know, he had one of the most quotable quotes of all time in hip hop. If you ain't never been to the ghetto, don't ever come to, you know what the fuck he said, goddammit. I fucked it up and they gonna tweet about that shit. Yeah, y'all know what you quoted this, motherfuckers, without looking it up. It's been years since I heard the goddamn song.
Yeah, I mean,
you know what I'm saying, right?
I mean, but niggas don't even understand. See, I'm older.
Man, he said if you ain't never been to the ghetto, don't never come to the ghetto because you wouldn't understand the ghetto, so stay the fuck out of the ghetto.
Yeah. Everything's gonna be all right. But see, niggas don't understand. It was about a 2-3 year stretch where niggas thought Tretch was the one. Like, Tretch had a nice run where he was the nicest. Like, a lot of these young dudes don't even know that.
Yeah, he did. Trigger.
Is it?
Yeah. Wait, no. Cassidy versus Disaster. I want to put you on the spot real quick. Talk about it. I know you've seen it. Cassidy versus Disaster. I know you've seen it.
Yeah, I've seen it. But, you know, Cass is my man. Disaster, my man.
Okay.
Like
that?
You know what?
It was like that, wasn't it?
You know what? I don't think it was good for the battle rap culture, and I stand by my motherfucking, my statement about, you know, we shouldn't jump into that arena at all and shit, because that's something y'all built, and leave it at that. Cassidy should be where Jay and them at, if you ask me and shit.
Okay. I feel you. I ain't mad at that.
Okay. Well, Matt.
That's Disaster's arena.
Right.
Hey, yo, my nigga.
How Oh.
Yo, my nigga, when you first seen Diz hit Math, what was your immediate thoughts?
Diz versus Math?
Nah, when Diz punched Math in the face, what was your immediate thoughts? Like immediately when you seen it, you was like,
I never watched it, son. I'm keeping it 100.
Oh, wow.
really?
Never watched it because I couldn't. I was disgusted by it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I tell you what, after that shit happened and shit, and I heard about it, somebody told me about it. I called Diz, and first shit he said to me was, I'm sorry. I know. And I left it at that, like, nah, man, no, because that's not what this shit is about, man.
Right.
For real, you know, if you can't keep your hands to yourself, y'all dispute that off camera somewhere else, you know?
Yeah.
And plus, it didn't look like a fair one at all, man. For real, that shit ain't look like a fair one.
It certainly wasn't.
It wasn't.
The way niggas is telling it, that shit ain't look like a fair one, Paul.
Nah, but you know.
But I ain't seen the battle, and I ain't seen the fight. I'd rather not.
What's fucked up, the foul part is, it was a great battle. That's the fucked up part. It was a really good battle. And it takes away from it, but it was a dope battle.
Right.
You know what, man? Yo, Matt, man, I got a question for you, bro. I have one name for you. They look like next to you. I can't say next to you. I ain't gonna front, bro. Yo, Onyx. Why do niggas not respect Onyx? Can you please explain that to me? Did they play a big part in battle rap? I know it's left field, but like,
damn, those is like shit. Those is my niggas too. But I don't know.
They go back to the worst with two niggas. They go back to the worst with our video. Like,
you know what I think it was? I think it had to do with a lot of not just politics, but street shit also that had to do with it. Like, there was dudes that probably just didn't like them niggas, man. And that shit spread like wildfire. Then you get a couple of bad career choices and shit, and that seals your fate right there. You know? I think, how many years did it take for them to drop their second album? I think like 3 years?
Oh, but I love their second album, No Evil Streets. I love my nigga. I'm a hard body on it.
Too long to drop that shit, God. And I loved it too. I thought they killed that shit. Last Days, that shit was popping.
Yeah.
But like I said, they audience left them.
That's third.
They gave them 2, 3, 4 years between them albums. Like, everybody can't do Dr. Dre, man.
Yeah. Fact.
Yo, Meth, we need you back, bro. We need y'all back. We need y'all killing shit. What's the state of hip hop in? You got me all fucked up on air and shit, nigga. I'm all starstruck and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Oh shit.
Hey, yo, what's the state of hip hop in?
I think we good right now because
really?
You gotta, real talk, because you know you can't go by what's on the radio and shit like that. And even by what's on the radio, you can still hear little diamonds in the rough and shit. There's dudes out there, man, that my son listens to and his friends listen to that are spitting fire, my nigga. This kid Vince Staples that my son played for me, man, nigga fuck my head up. This shit called Trunk Rattle. Jeez Louise. Trunk rattle like a body in this bitch. Catch a body in this bitch. Check the body on my bitch, nigga. This nigga, I mean, these youngins, they got it, man. It's just that it's oversaturated with a lot of pimps and, you know, hoes and what's the new word they use? Dots. You know, they on fleek. They on fleek, nigga. And I ain't hating on their coaching because you got to have that too, man. Them niggas is having fun. I had fun when I was doing it. Why not? Let them niggas eat, niggas.
That's what I tell niggas. You know, as you get older, certain music ain't really made for us. It's made for teenagers and young people. It's a whole different vibe and mindset. How you think at 18, you don't think at 38. So, you know what I'm saying? Just the mentality alone changes your perspective on how you view music.
Yeah, I'm just glad they got a choice again. I'm just glad the kids got a choice again because they can go ahead. they want. They can go, you know, what's that shit they be, you know, that the other shit they be rocking. They can do, it's all different genres right now. Any way they want to go, my dude. Like it was when we was popping and shit. It's just the thing that's making it difficult is the fact that a lot of people sound the same and you don't know where they from.
Right.
I remember you could hear a record from New York and you knew that was a New York record. Like,
yeah,
that nigga from New York. You heard that down south shit. You was like, that's Swisher House. Or that's Rap a Lot. Yep, that's them niggas. You hear some West Coast shit off top. You knew that was West Coast. G-Funk.
That's true.
Even Nelly. I mean, I respect the shit out of Nelly because Nelly came out with his own style, representing where he was from. And it was like, where that nigga from?
It was definitely different, and he popped off with it.
Nigga, I still listen to country grammar, nigga. That fuck, we going down that thing, and you're starting the thing, ready to, nigga, he was killing that shit.
Why
That's how Dirty used to rhyme. Dirty used to rhyme like that, nigga. That cadence, that fucking sing flow, that singy flow. King Just did that shit on fucking Warriors drum, nigga. Real shit, nigga. This shit, all this shit come from one bass, nigga. Real shit, nigga. I'm telling you, man. These niggas is fucking little geniuses. Y'all just gotta find the diamonds in the rough, man. I don't think there's any mistakes in music, man. At all. I don't think there's any mistakes in music. If that's how you feel, fuck it. That's how you feel. Do that shit. But it's all gonna be exposed sooner or later, man. The people gonna let you know.
The other day, I asked someone, why is it only in hip-hop we dismiss our superstars and legends at 40? You know what I'm saying? Niggas don't even get cooking till they 40. You know what I'm saying? Hip-hop's the only genre of music where we're dismissive of niggas when they get, to a certain age, man. It's disrespectful. Why is that, though?
It's a young man's sport, and I can dig it and shit, because you know, it's the same like with boxing and shit. You don't want to see an old fighter in there. He punchy. He ain't as sharp as he used to be. But in this sense right here, I think the older we get, the better we get, and the more knowledge that we have, and we can spread it, it'll help out even more with some of these young niggas and shit. Because I ain't gonna lie, like fine wine, my fitness got better and shit.
Yeah.
Way fucking better, man. I mean, is there a country for old men? I think so. I be on tour every fucking year.
Is it, I wanted to ask you, in every...
But hold on, you know what they call that, though? They call that the Logan's Run syndrome.
Wow.
If you're not familiar with that movie, Logan's Run, you won't know where I'm coming from. But there was a movie called Logan's Run. I believe the age was 35, and then you would they would kill you at 35. That was the age limit. And Logan decided he wasn't going to die at 35. He going to run. And he ran. It's an alright movie and shit. It's one of them old joints.
Everybody's going to go on Netflix and YouTube and tonight.
Yeah, I haven't watched the original before these assholes try to remake it and shit. They fucking everything up. And I'm sorry, Annie wasn't good. You ain't supposed to touch Annie. Let the little girl be white. Let her stay white. Let them have that. No, I'm just saying though. Like real talk. Let her stay white. I love that little girl though.
Yeah,
for real. She's cute as hell and shit. But that's if you want to find a movie for her, shit, throw her in something like, I don't know, something that's worthy. Hey, give her some of those Dakota Fanning roles. That Dakota can't take anymore because she's like a woman now and shit.
Yeah, because she's a grunt. Yep, true.
Hey, yo, man.
Yeah.
Hey, yo, man. Who else in the Wu watches battle rap?
Ghost.
Word?
Ghost. Yeah, Ghost. Yeah. You know, we had Ice niggas.
Okay.
We got to get in Ghost. We got to get, we got to get Starks up here next. You were the first. We got to keep this going. Word.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. But you got to appreciate, like, that shit that I was talking about, that showmanship.
Right.
You could just tell Ice mean everything he say.
Yep.
And he could hit you with some inside lingo, some block shit that only they say and shit, and you'd be like, damn. This nigga nasty.
You ain't lying. You ain't lying. Yo, we were talking about earlier the whole, the biggest beefs in rap and everything. And we wanted a perspective of someone that lived through it during the East Coast, West Coast bullshit. As someone that was so prominent in the game, how were y'all received when y'all went over there? And what was the vibe of y'all personally like, yo, what do we do now that this has happened?
Well, we was living out there and shit, and we was around making our rounds, stores and in stores and shit. Niggas don't even do that no more. Remember in stores? Shit. Yeah, we was doing in stores, going to record shops, signing autographs, shit like that, clubs that night, radio stations, shit like that. This was before any of that shit popped off and shit. It wasn't the East Coast, West Coast thing. It was one person versus another person. And then the shit blew up because media got involved in it and started pushing agendas and shit like that. And then artists started getting involved in it. And I think a lot of artists should have just kept their mouth shut and let that shit go the way it went.
Die down.
Tupac was born on the East, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? And in all actuality, at the end of the day, we lost 2 black brothers at the end of the day. Over nothing.
Yeah, and people don't even realize how young they were. That's the ill part. When you look back, because they were older than me at the time, but looking back now, they were young men when they time was up. Like, shit is really crazy when you think about it.
Yo, niggas got kids their age right now, man. Some niggas got kids their age, niggas. And looking at their kids like I couldn't even fucking imagine.
Couldn't imagine.
But I was blessed to know Big personally and shit. I met Pop once. And he was a straight up and down individual though, because it was weird though, because like I said, it was that shit was going on. They had a Soul Train pre-Soul Train party. They used to throw at the House of Blues every year, and I was up in there, me and Montgomery Street and shit, just us. And there was a lot of East Coast, West Coast shit going. I ain't really seen nobody from the East in there. Latifah was in there by herself. I love Latifah in there by, and we was just chilling. No side looks, no bullshit happening, none of that shit, And I ain't see Pop the whole fucking night. I ain't know if he was even in there and shit, but when we took the plane from New York to Cali, Suge was on my flight, nigga. Coming from New York, going to Cali. And so at the end of the party, lights was on, we walking out. I'm high as a motherfucker by now because I was smoking with Locke. And the nigga, somebody touched my shoulder, I turned around, it was Pac and shit. And I remember looking at his face first, it was like, trying to, I made the, cause I was high. I made the, description like, okay, it's Tupac. So then I'm looking at the nigga Death Row Chain the whole while he talking and shit. And only time I looked up, and my mind is on all kind of other shit. I'm not even really hearing what the nigga's saying, but I did recall him saying if there's anybody we fuck with on the East Coast, it'd be Wu-Tang. I remember hearing that. And then I looked up and looked in his face and shit, and it just looked like, I don't know, like he wasn't there, or maybe it just looked like he wasn't there. It was weird and shit. And then the nigga just said, it was like peace. I was like peace. And I walked off. And that last time I seen him and shit.
Wow.
And when he passed, what's crazy about this shit is when the nigga passed, I'm sitting in a fucking 15-passenger van smoking in front of the fucking La Montrose Hotel in Cali with UGK, Underground Kings, my first time meeting these niggas. And they announced that shit on the radio while we was in there. And then you look years later, Pimp C gone. Yeah, it's weird. This shit weird as hell.
It's crazy. It's crazy. Let me ask you this, because being from the West Coast, I actually knew Tupac. He was family friends of ours or whatever. But growing up, like, I think my first time meeting him, I was like 15 years old, and just kind of hanging out with people I probably shouldn't have. But he was so freaking deep. This was way before Death Row. You mentioned he seemed different. Like, for me, I can understand that, because I feel like he became a totally different person, and I don't want to say,
this was
you know what?
But
you know what I mean? But for me, he was not the same person that I met and started to really grow. I mean, that man used to kick knowledge. Oh my God!
Yep.
I mean, you know, this
he became a product of the environment he was in. Not to cut you off, but he became a product of the environment he was in. Pop was a person that the reason he felt so knowledgeable because he took everything to 110. Everything was 110. If I'm gonna have black knowledge, I'm gonna be the blackest motherfucking militant on this fucking planet. After he punched his first nigga in the face, if I'm gonna be thug life, I'm gonna be thug life 110%. You can't say that wasn't him because he was doing it. That was him.
Yeah.
That was him.
Absolutely.
It's the same way like you raise that child from a infant, and who knows by the time they get 11, 12 years old which way they gonna go. My son ain't seen no parts of the motherfucking hood, but this little dude is hood as fuck, man. Something wrong with this nigga. He get yelled at all day, every fucking day. Real shit. But I go back. Like that shit was there in him, and it's like once you punch your first dude in the face, man, it's a cycle. The same way when you shoot your first nigga, you got to shoot everybody else after that.
Right.
Because if you don't, your ass gonna get shot. And I heard stories about Pac getting jumped by niggas and shit like that, chased from areas and shit. You get tired of that shit, man. I don't give a fuck how fucking, soft a nigga think you is or how timid a nigga is. A nigga get tired of getting his ass kicked. And he gonna fight the fuck back.
You ain't lying. Just as a man, everybody has their limits as a man, and then you evolve. Once you get a taste of that, you know what? I like this feeling better than that being attacked feeling. I'd rather attack. Yeah, that's right. Niggas go after that.
Love got that dude killed and shit, my nigga. Yeah, and they probably go tweet that too, but Love got him killed. He was hanging around people he ain't really knowing shit because he loved. If he loved you, he loved you 110%. If you don't trust them niggas, man, you can't love them. If he around him, he trusted him enough that he loved him and shit. That shit got him killed. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't saying Suge got him killed. I ain't saying, no, his love got him killed because he was going to be a soldier for whoever he was with. He was going to be that nigga.
That's fucking fact. That is facts right there. For real.
The eeriest picture of all time is him sitting in the Beamer when he's just staring at whoever took the picture. It's like,
but my nigga, that's the face that I seen when I looked at him when I said when I was leaving.
God. Oh.
And this ain't no conspiracy theory, nothing like that, man. I think he was in his head. I think he was in his head. That's what it is. That's how a nigga look when he in his head, when he in his own head. You know?
Wow. That you never forget that picture. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. Nigga go, yo, the Pac picture when he was in the car right before he got shot, that look is etched in everybody's brain. You know what I'm saying?
Come on, my nigga.
Oh, man. Listen.
Come on, my
nigga. I gotta take
a
moment of silence for a minute. Shit, that's just so fucking deep for me right now. Oh, my God. I'm sorry, y'all. Woo.
But a soldier, nonetheless, say some of the smoke out his mouth. I think he made niggas improve on their interviews, too, just watching his fucking footage.
I could say that.
Real idiotic shit in my shit, but I wasn't too coherent. We smoking dust and all kind of shit back then, so I ain't really care.
Yeah, when you was back then, like when y'all first started, like it's ill. We've seen it with Leaders. We've seen it with Onyx. There's a breakout star initially when dudes first come out. What's the pressure like? And I mean, niggas talk to their niggas how they talk to their niggas. Niggas would be like, yo, son, get the fuck out of here. You ain't ill or whatever. Or niggas be like, yo, son, go. Like, they fuck with you more. Go do this and that. What was it for you? Because initially you were the breakout star.
Word.
Well, niggas was fucking with me before that shit. And honestly, ignorance is bliss because I didn't know I was. Regardless to what anybody could say, I was there. I didn't know I was. I just thought that love was for the whole, and it was for the whole crew and shit. Because to this day, anytime I do a solo show, they ain't screaming Method, man. They going Wu-Tang, Wu-Tang. It's the whole unit. I was just fortunate enough to have a solo joint by myself.
Okay.
That we shot a video for. That could have been any of us, But I think my love for performing and my love for just this shit in general since I was 10, 11 years old made me just want it a little bit more than certain niggas in the crew. That's all. I just wanted it a little.
I could dig that. What's your worst?
When I seen that I was in coach and other dudes in fucking first class, I wanted to be in first class. Why can't I be in first class? You know what? By next year, I'm going to be sitting in first class. And yeah, that shit come to fruition.
Okay.
The hunger count for a lot. Sometimes it ain't even about talent. It's a nigga go hard and work ethic that'll not mean just have them rise above everything. So I could dig that.
That's evident. That's evident. You got a lot of dudes in the game right now and shit that are at best mediocre, but they doing it because they learned to hustle as far as the internet and you know, marketing themselves and shit like that. You know what I mean? Hey, this is what it is now. We businessmen. Let's be businessmen. Yo, I just seen a commercial during the fucking football playoff game and shit. Waka Flocka was in that shit. I was like, wow. And it was for like, I forgot what, it was some legitimate fucking product too, nigga.
It wasn't no bullshit. It was a real, like, oh shit, this nigga's in a real commercial.
Word. That dude, man. Word. Man, like, yeah, I get it and shit. I get it. Word is bond. I love him and his moms, man. I like how they stand together. I like what they stand for. That family unit right there remind me of mine, man.
That's dope. That's always
Yo,
what's your worst stage job experience ever? Like you have, I mean, we always see it. What was the worst one where you was like, what the fuck?
Oh, a stage dive?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Yo, I guess Paris, I landed flat on my fucking back. They did that shit on purpose, too.
With the crowd just straight moved and like, yo, fuck him?
Yeah, they moved, and I fell straight on my back. I did a flip, too, nigga.
God damn.
But I wasn't that hurt. No, matter of fact, one just happened recently in fucking Philly, man. I went to jump on the metal bar that separates the crowd from the stage, and I slipped and hit my fucking rib on it.
Yeah, that's fucking
nothing like a bruise.
Everything, nigga.
My shit was bruised. I went to the doctor. My shit was bruised. Don't you know you can't do shit for that?
Yeah, you just got time. Yeah, bruised rib, you just gotta wait it out. Fact.
Nigga, I ain't know that and shit. I thought they was gonna give me a cast, something, knock my shit right. They gave me some painkillers though. They was good.
They was good.
Yeah, you stupid, son.
What? Would you go say, Cap?
You on Red Man? How high too? What's going on, man?
Well, they bought the script. I don't want to jinx it and say too much about it, but they bought the script. We just want to see when if they want to shoot, if they're going to shoot, because they can use anybody in the movie, even though the people won't have it. You know, that's how Hollywood is. Things happen. And I can respect that.
Like that.
It's been a while since we dropped one. And, I mean, there's a deadline for movies also, especially sequels. You can't come 10, 11, 12. I mean, it's a 5-year period. In between them 5 years, if you ain't got a sequel out, you might as well count yourself out unless you're like Will fucking Ferrell or somebody like that.
Yeah, Jim Carrey, Chris Tucker type shit, yeah. It don't happen too often.
Well, not even Tucker, because Tucker, shit, they took too long to make another Rush Hour. Where he at? I like this.
I mean, but you got to think about it. The nigga did like 3-4 movies in like an 18-year period. Like, that shit is crazy.
And that's all he had to do when you're doing $20 million a movie. That's all you got to do.
That's all you got to fucking do.
Woo, love his life, right? That's what's up, man.
At this point, is it weird? Like, we don't know. Like, from the outside looking in, you always hear these things. When you go into these Hollywood auditions, like, you know what I'm saying? Is it some weird shit? Because you hear Hollywood's a weird place. Is it a weird experience for a hood nigga?
Yeah, so when you first get there, yeah, it's a little weird and shit, you know. But you adjust. You get caught up in it. You like some of the shit that go down. But I've learned that New York, East Coast people are more jaded. You know, we don't look up at the sky, at the skyscrapers and shit like that. We just mind our business. Whereas out there, they always look up at stars because that's where they live. You know?
Okay.
Big homie just walked in. I'm gonna call you back.
You know, and it's a lot of catering out there. They got valet parking at like shopping malls and shit like that. Cause this shit. So everybody want to be pampered. They want to get that celebrity feel.
Well, everybody wants to be, but everybody don't.
Okay.
You got to be at a certain status and shit to even be accommodated like that.
I just learned last year, and it was probably because at the time it was out. I was, working these crazy hours at my job. I didn't even know you and fucking Ren had a TV show. I saw this shit on YouTube on a Humble. What happened with that?
Yeah, we that was respect. Shout out to Fox. And we I had an idea to do a TV show. It wasn't the greatest idea to do. I don't think anybody who's doing hip hop need to even mess with television, especially comedic sitcom TV at all. It'll kill your mojo, kill your momentum. It probably would have worked for somebody else if it was two different dudes that weren't actually Method and Red. No, I didn't like the fact that they named the show Method and Red, but I spoke out about it, and people saw where I stood at when I did an interview for the LA Times, and okay. I can't say much more than that. It got a little weird at times, though.
It was definitely.
I think anybody that does TV. Ask anybody that does TV. They're just waiting to get off TV once they're there. A lot of times when they've been there for years, and sometimes earlier than that. I don't know.
I think I seen that article too, because it was like you and Red was on two sides of the fence of how y'all looked at this situation right here and shit. You know what I'm saying? And that's always ill when you work with someone. If it's not, y'all don't have the same vision, it can get real sticky and shit. So does that affect the personal, or do y'all just go, you know what, this is separate?
Nah, because Doc trusts me as far as our Hollywood shit goes, because it was really both of our call with How High, but a lot of the legwork and shit that was done, I showed up to a lot of the meetings and sat down with the white people and made niceties, and a kind word and a handshake gets you a long way in Hollywood, I guess. And when it comes to the music side, Doc's a studio rat. He stays in the studio and shit. Most of the time, all I got to do is show up, right? And that's pretty much it. He does every freaking thing else. So, but on the acting side of it and getting that shit out there, I think when you bridge that gap between acting and music, it's a slippery slope, because people envision you as your music persona, whatever your music persona is. So if all of a sudden we see Chuck D getting a pie slammed in his face and shit, it's like, wait a minute.
Yeah.
And shit. Nah, it's like, sort of like, I love Mike Tyson. I know what he's doing and shit, but it's like when you look at the Mike Tyson mysteries, certain people that used to fear the shit out this nigga looking at him now like, man, I'll probably tap Mike jaw right now, nigga.
And take a bad one if they
12, 15 years ago, you wouldn't even think about touching Mike Tyson and shit. I wouldn't fuck with Mike either. I love Mike. Mike will fuck you up. Don't go getting no ideas, nigga.
Don't
Mike
do that.
Fight, nigga.
Yo, speaking of Mike in the movie, why wasn't you in black and white? I love that movie. Why wasn't you in black and white?
Black and white? I was in black and white.
You was in black and white?
Yeah, I was in it. Somebody better get that boy a Motrin.
Oh, okay.
His head about to explode. He said the wrong shit on the air. Get him, y'all.
Shit.
I was in
fan movement.
Hold on, you was in the Harlem. Was you in the Harlem? I'm trying to think, because you don't stand out in a movie to me. You know what I'm saying? And it's weird.
That's a good one. And when Adam, no, you're right though. When Mike Tyson smacked the shit out of Robert Downey Jr. in that apartment, I was in that apartment scene, the party scene.
Okay.
Yeah, and I was talking to them and shit, and I was telling them about when I got locked up in Memphis, which was a true story and shit. Got locked up in Memphis, and then, the scene goes on. Mike comes in, he says a little something, we step off, and then he starts talking in his vernacular.
Okay. It looked like he really, like Robert Downey Jr. was really shook when that nigga fucking smacked. That's brilliant acting. You ever turn down a role that turns out to be some shit, you was like, fuck, why'd I turn that down?
Shit. Ghost was in Iron Man and shit.
I saw the clip. I saw the edits or whatever. Now, I mean, when he was talking to Robert Downey at the thing, I'm a super Ghost fan. I saw that.
Absolutely. Shit. What was the question again?
Did you ever turn down a role like, now I'm not going to take this, but then it turned out to be an ill part or somebody bodied it or something?
Nah, I didn't turn down the role, but I was supposed to go read for The Wire for that first season, and I had to do Brown Sugar that day. And me and my nigga Clock, our son, showed up to Brown Sugar, and he was supposed to be in the scene with me, but it was a dickhead part that they was trying to give him and shit, where he just stand there and co-sign the shit I was supposed to be saying. So he was mad, and he left, and he went to go do The Wire, and I stayed and did Brown Sugar, and my shit ended up on the cutting room floor. I wasn't even in the movie. I made the DVD, though, but Clock, Hassan, went on to play Weebay in The Wire.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, not to say I would have got Weebay, but shit, I could have been in that first season, too, right along with my nigga.
Damn.
Oh, I know Thumb was from Shaolin, but I didn't know that was your, Oh, that's ill. I mean,
I knew Hassan. I knew Hassan. I used to play with that nigga toys. I knew him since he was a little dude. Yeah, I knew him since he was a little dude, but he always been rugged though. I mean, that's just Staten Island niggas in the hole and shit. If you ain't never been to Staten Island, or if you know somebody from Staten Island, then a lot of niggas in Brooklyn House one year, a few years, niggas Staten Island was flooding Brooklyn House for a minute and shit. A lot of little niggas from here, man.
So did you help Thun get the role in Belly on the strength of you?
What do you mean?
Your man Hassan, did you help him get the role in Belly, his part in Belly?
Nah, he got that shit himself. He was doing his acting shit before I even thought about it.
Okay.
He had did something where he was being chased by Harrison Ford. He had did NYPD Blue, the Double Zone. Yeah, he did the Double Zone. He did some NYPD Blue shit. I seen him in a few commercials and shit. Like, yeah, he was doing his acting thing before that, which was crazy because as far as Staten Island went, nobody was really doing shit, with the exception of him and maybe the UMCs before that and the Force before that. There's a lot of people from Staten Island that we didn't even know lived in Staten Island. Fucking Steven Seagal, Mookie Wilson, Macho Man Randy Savage, niggas like that and shit.
Never knew none of them dudes lived out there. That's ill.
Hey, remember,
why Black Body turned up out this bitch. John Gotti did a hit out this motherfucker. We on the air? Feds listening?
Yo, man, why is Staten Island the forgotten borough, so to speak?
They can stay Staten Island now. We changed all that shit. But I think as far as being isolated, we definitely isolated because of that fucking bridge and that water.
Yeah.
A lot of you got niggas at BK, you got niggas uptown that never leave their blocks because they just don't want to. You know what I mean? But for them, it's just a train ride to get borough to borough and shit. For us, it's a whole ferry ride, all kind of shit. Some niggas just don't want to leave the hood, nigga. Before I started doing music, I really ain't leave the block unless we was going to Palmetto or, Bergen and Underhill, get them trees. Shout out to BK.
All right. Matt, how about, okay, listen, I'm about to go left here. How about your the music venture with Drita from Mob Wives? Where did that ever go?
Yeah. Oh yeah, I did the song for her, hoping she would follow suit and shit. I ain't hear nothing back though. That's my man Aunt Acid. But I think Drita she's very serious about that shit.
That's my girl. I love Drita.
I know a lot of people say that's the ideal hangout buddy to ball hop with, And she trill. I like her a lot. But if that says anything about Staten Island, I said that. I will put, man, not just Staten Island, just New York white boys against any white boys in the country. They'll fuck them up. I put everything on it. Our white boys is different, man. I'm sorry, I just got to put this. Our white boys is different, man. They walk with a whole different, savoir-faire. They just different, man. Especially Staten Island white boys. You go ahead and be like, what, white boy? I'll punch in your face. white boy be like, go ahead, try it.
It's like them niggas don't know. It's like they don't know they supposed to be pussy. Them niggas don't get it. They like, what? Them niggas ain't with that bullshit.
Nah, but that's the point and shit, man. What's really pussy? Like, a nigga gonna run from a fight, okay, that's a pussy-ass nigga. But a nigga that stand his ground and lose, that's not a pussy.
Not at all. Not at all.
That's just a
Ain't
bad
no
fighter.
shame in fighting and losing. Ain't no shame in that.
That's a bad fighter right there, nigga. But a runner, yeah, that's a pussy. But a bad fighter, Yeah, but these white boys can fight, man. Come out here. Go on out here. I'll leave you right on the block where they'll let you have it all day. These niggas be coked up, pilled up, all kind of shit.
Who's the one person you smoked with that people would be shocked, like, get the fuck out of here?
I wouldn't say that on the radio.
That means they super famous. That means they super. But you understand how famous they gotta be that he wouldn't even say it?
Wow.
Hey yo, Mav, if you could make a battle, who would it be? Your top two battles if you want to see a battle, who would it be?
I don't. Damn. Let me see. Hey. I don't know. I mean, I like the way they switch it up on the PG, and because I don't like the tear shit too much even and shit. They should just let niggas, because I think niggas started feeling entitled with that shit. I think they should just put everybody on an even scale and let everybody go in. You may be surprised by a new nigga, you know, that spit fire and shit, you know. I like how some of the older cats that been in it for a minute is giving some of the new guys shots at them and shit. They show a lot of balls, because you don't know what a nigga capable of, especially if he ain't got no resume.
Right. That's true.
That's hard, though. I mean, they battle each other. Clips and DNA. I don't know if they battle each other.
Yes, they Clips and DNA?
Not.
Yeah. I would just, and I'm only saying that because I'm probably sure they wouldn't battle each other, so I say Clips and DNA and shit.
So teacher against student.
Yeah, and I don't think D be liking to get called a student, but he might be comfortable with that. Who knows?
I know, but you know, in battle rap, it is the persona, or it is the not persona. I'm sorry, it is the. That's what a lot of people say. That's what a lot of people like to say is that he's they call him a flunky, so to speak. That's his son, so to speak.
I like that. I think DNA worked very hard to make a name for himself to come from up under Clip's shadow if he ever was there. In my opinion, he wasn't there. I think he worked very hard to come from up underneath any shadows, from being a grind time rapper to, you saw niggas stop talking about that shit, the grind time shit. Then they stopped talking about the tooth. He's making his bones. That's what I mean about sleeping on that floor and taking them shots and being body slammed and figure four leg locked and keep coming back every day for more. Dudes see that dedication and they gonna give him his sooner or later. I mean, the streets know. We like DNA.
Absolutely. How did you feel about the DNA and Tay-Rock battle?
Well, see, that's what made me like Tay even more and shit, because I felt like D was going. I don't know. I thought D was going, you know how D does. D may do a whole fucking second round freestyle on that shit and murder the shit, you know what I'm saying? Come off with the shit and shit like that. But Tay, like I said, I never count any of these dudes out, especially when they have bad ones, because I feel like when they do have bad ones, if they're determined, they're going to come back even harder. You only get 3 of those with me, though. Shit, really, as a fan, you only get 3 of those with me. If you come with 3 bad ones, I'm pretty much done with you. I'm going to skip by your footage.
Okay.
I mean, is that fair?
It sounds fair.
I mean, for real. And Tay, I mean, he hasn't done that. He hasn't came with 3 whack ones and shit, you know. If anything, the boy, a lot of niggas is getting better and better. I think they feeling that PG pressure or something, and they preparing for them young hungries who's sitting down eating that bowl of cereal in the morning, writing darts every day. They waiting for them niggas because they know they coming. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Would you have battles?
That's smart. That's smart.
Very.
If do you think it would be better if battles a judge, or you like it like this where the fans just debate over and over and we decide who we think won?
Fan debate. But then again, no, because it's funny, it's tricky and shit. It's tricky because everybody got agendas and shit, and you never know, man. Because a lot of times and shit, I be hearing niggas cheering for niggas' little punchlines, and them shits be corny as hell, and that's when I'm like, wait a minute. He got a lot of niggas here.
Okay.
He got a lot of niggas here. I don't know if I could trust that too much. I don't know. I don't think there is any real system. I think you got to leave it in no, because then again, them niggas ain't going to say I lost.
Yeah.
Yeah, y'all can handle that. I'm a fan. I'm just going to watch. Y'all can handle all that. Y'all can deal with the schematics of that shit. Let's smack, organic, lush, all them niggas deal with that shit.
Hey, Matt.
Poison Pen. My nigga Pen. What up, Poison Pen?
hey, Matt.
What up, Steppa?
Hello, what's the clip?
Angry Pen Radio. Yeah.
We out here. We got Method Man on the fucking yo, son. We ill, yo. Fuck that. Niggas never, yo, son. We ill. We got meth. Nobody else did that. Fuck all that politically correct shit. We got meth on. Fuck y'all other niggas. We're better than y'all. We got meth on. Talk that.
And I don't even do interviews, nigga. I've been on this phone for an hour, 9 minutes, and 55,
yes,
56,
sir.
57, 58, 59, hour and 10 minutes, nigga.
Oh, shit. Yo, I don't give a fuck. I've been honored by the privilege of being on this, platform. My man brought me on, and I've been humbled by it. But, yo, fuck this. Like, we got you on, and I feel good about it. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I've enjoyed other shows. But this one right here, yo, fuck that. I feel like I know we winning now. We got it's a method man. Y'all niggas don't understand. Y'all can have any battle rapper y'all want on. Cool. We might not have had him. He missed out because we do dope interviews. We got Method Man on, and we had a poppin' interview. Fuck y'all niggas.
Respect. That's the power of social media. Twitter's a motherfucker, ain't it? But
yes, sir.
Yeah, I just want to. This is, I guess, my way of giving back and getting something out of it because I learned something too while talking to y'all and shit, and just showing dudes out there in the battle rap universe that there's an audience besides just the fans. There's just people in the mainstream that are watching and waiting and watching and judging and absorbing all that goodness or whatever the fuck they trying to spread out there at that point in time. We waiting for man Bill Collector to come home too, man. He home yet?
Son gets big. Listen, you don't even know. Bill comes on the show, right? Bill will be like, y'all want to come on the show. We'll be like, all right, we're going to patch you through. Bill don't even talk. He just comes in spitting for like 10, 15 minutes straight on some super MC shit. Bill super holds us down, reps the Angry Fan movement. Salute to
and then he hangs your phone up. He don't say bye or nothing.
He don't say bye or nothing. He just bang it. Boom.
That nigga bonkers. He bonkers.
Yes. I'm about to try to get him right now.
Like, do you see yourself in Bill Collector?
You know what? Y'all asked me what I think was one of the best battles I've seen. Arsenal versus QP.
Okay.
Ooh.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
I ain't mad at that.
Clean. Hey, man. Niggas better watch out for Clean, man. That
nigga. Clean be talking that shit, man.
Hey, Doubt. You know what I'm talking about, Doubt? I ain't about that right now, Doubt.
Clean, when you hear this interview, Meth fucks with you. Whatever issues you're dealing with, I pray you get it together. Method Man fucks with you. Handle that, done. Know what I mean? Come on now.
Hey, man, who's gonna win? Hollow Eclipse. Talk about it, nigga. Talk that shit, nigga.
Well, me and King David are friends. I like Hollow. King David. Well, Clips is hot right now. He Mayweather and niggas and shit. I don't know. I don't know. I hope it's debatable. I hope the whole fucking battle's debatable.
Word.
I hope every fucking round's debatable. That makes a fucking battle, right?
Facts.
Wow.
I know you and your bro Meth. You and your bro Red done music with Lux. What's your thoughts on Lux as an MC, not even a battle rapper?
Lux is focused as a businessman. He's very focused. Lux want to do things outside of just battle rap. It's obvious though. You can tell and shit. He can make records. I just wonder if there's an audience, you know, because New York, fuck East Coast. New York period is getting slammed right now in basketball and in the game. We getting our asses rocked, nigga. Damn.
Do you think battle rappers get a fair ear? Like once the stigma's on, battle rappers can't make good music. Do you think they even get a fair ear when niggas hear they shit?
Why would they want to, nigga? They getting more than some of these artists for these battles, nigga. I put it this way. Simple mathematics, this right here. Let's say if some of these niggas, like they say, is getting 10 to 12 G's a battle and shit. You do 2 battles a motherfucking month. Come on, my nigga. You writing every 2 weeks for a nigga and shit? That's simple. 2 battles a motherfucking month and shit. That's 20 a motherfucking month. Times 12. You do the math. Nigga, you got a house. Stop fucking playing.
That's $240 a year. Yeah, I ain't mad.
Stop fucking playing, and that entails going overseas and battling fucking Don't Flop and all that shit, man. I'm getting my education. I respect my shit, man.
Yo, let's fuck with Battlerap, yo. He fucks with Battlerap.
I can call myself an official fan then, since I know I did my homework. I know my history. I know little things here and there and shit. I was there when Mad punched Dose in the face, nigga. I was there. I'm lying, nigga.
Hey, Matt, who's your top females though?
40 bars, cute as fuck.
40 bars?
She cute as fuck. I didn't say she my favorite. I just said she cute as fuck. You know what I mean?
Who the best though? Jazz 40 official?
I ain't gonna say who. Well, you know what? Matter of fact, I'm gonna throw a name out there, somebody I like. And I ain't saying they the best. I'm just saying somebody I like, and that's old girl, Lara Croft, Tomb Raider.
All right. Yes.
Fuck with Janice hard body.
Yes.
Little hard ass bitch. She a hard bitch.
That's
call her hard bitch. She call herself that, right? Hard bitch. Yeah, she a hard bitch. She funny though. She make me laugh and shit, man. I like her right now.
Hey, yo, Meth, Arsenal versus Mr. Fab.
Arsenal versus Mr. Fab?
Yeah.
I ain't see it.
The battle's coming up this week. Now, I mean, who you got?
I like
Mr. Fab is nice with the freestyle.
Mr. Fab go in. I see this shit. I don't know. Arsenal was just too strong, nigga. I don't know, man. That nigga prepares. Like, he probably started writing for the shit before he knew he had a battle with that nigga. Shit.
Meth bias. He fuck with us hard body. He biased. I
ain't biased and shit. I just, like I said, I just, you know, yeah. I'm gonna stick by that. I'm gonna say that. Fucking Jersey. Fucking Jersey.
All right. So let's. So
shout out
Hollow.
to Mr. Fab though. You nice nigga. Shout out to Mr. Fab though. You get busy, nigga. They told me to pick though.
Go ahead,
the Wu Massacre joint. I mean, you, Ghost and Ray. I mean, I mean, how you look back on that project?
It was what it was. Ghost and Ray wanted to do something with me real quick, and I was like, fuck it, those my brothers, I'll do it.
Okay.
Listen, that's basically what it was. 1, 2, 3. Put together, thrown out, Def Jam, threw it out, did a little video. That was Culiente. I love Chef and Ghost. I'm one of their biggest fans.
Do you think they'll ever do their album together?
I believe they're working on it right now. How ill is that title, Ragu? Ragu.
Ray and Ghost United? Nigga.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'm saying, I need to put this out there, too. I need Snoop, Be Real, myself and Redman, put this album together and just do it for the smokers, man. Do it for the smokers. You know what kind of motherfucking, oh my God, like, Nigga, we probably get some motherfucking more states to legalize weed behind that motherfucking album, dude. Telling you. Shit, I'm high right now, nigga.
At this stage in your career, if there was a deadline, like if there was like, yo, you got to knock the album out in 3 weeks, a month, is it easy or is it tough?
That shit hard as hell. Don't let nobody lie to you.
Okay.
Hard as fuck. You know what I'm saying? Nigga say he did his album in 2 weeks. Be skeptic.
Okay.
Be very skeptic. That shit don't work like that.
Hey, yo, Matt. Who won, Hollow or Lux, in your opinion?
That's what I was just about to ask that.
You know, I like the fact when dudes try to, what do you mean? How do you say it? Disassemble dudes' whole style and their whole way of getting their point across. And what Hollow did, he was the first one to get at him about that shit. Dudes have tried it before, but they didn't put as much time into it as Hollow did to disassemble Lux's whole flow and style and shit, and then he tried to emulate a little something, but you expect that from Hollow. I believe in that battle, Hollow was Hollow, and Lux was Lux. Now, as far as fans go, dudes was telling me Hollow got him, you know? And that dudes was telling me that's what the majority was saying, that Hollow got him and shit. But, I mean, if you a Lux fan and you like his style of flow and his cadence and all that shit and what he says, then you would think Lux won. So debatable.
Debatable. That's all we want, right? A good battle.
It could have been better. I didn't enjoy that battle as much as I thought I would because it was Hollow's first time back. Okay. And I wanted him to go full Hollow on that nigga, leaned out, but he off that lean and shit. Congrats to that brother. He don't need that shit.
Okay.
When one day, because I believe it will happen, one day when they do the movie of the Wu-Tang Clan, who would you want to play you in the movie?
I already know, nigga. Joey Fatone from NSYNC, nigga. Let that nigga play Method Man, nigga. Yeah, kill it. You know what kind of range he would have to do that shit, nigga? We going straight to the Oscars. Straight. Fuck the Golden Globes. We going straight to the Oscars.
Oh, shit. They said Joey Fatone. Yo, son, you ill niggas, son.
That nigga can dance. I'm telling you. Fatone, nigga.
Hey, yo, Matt, everybody named Mom's listening right now and shit. Yo, Bill Clutter want to say what's up real quick. You cool with that or no?
Yeah, I'm cool with that. I got the burner. You know I got the burner.
Yo, Matt, you gotta come back on the show, bro. You hear me?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, you gotta come back on the show, man. Yo, Henny. All right, Henny. You got that, Henny.
Thank you, sir. Salute. I was only able to do it because, I mean, you fucked with me like that. Salute.
All right. Yes, sir, Uncle Henny.
And Meth, after Bill goes off, we got like 9 minutes. You have to do our favorite part from Belly. Have to.
Oh, shit. Yo, everybody know that part.
That's my
part.
Is
this that nigga? Oh, okay, what is it? Is this that nigga? Is that you? Is this the illest nigga from Nebraska? Is you better fool?
I won't do that part.
I won't Dolo from state to state. That shit.
Oh my God!
It's like DMX when he act this shit. It sound like he rhyming, right?
Yeah.
What? Facts.
Like, oh, we're gonna get the diamonds. We're gonna run. Shout out to the dog DMX, my motherfucking G.
I'm about to get Bill on right now.
God. Oh, this is so
Nigga fan 007. What up? You good? I'm alive, I'm breathing. Shot this shit. What up, nigga? Shot this shit. What up, nigga? Fucking